Thank you for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So please tell me your name, your age, and where you're from.
Okay, so I'm from Israel and I'm 22 years old and I'm a student.
Nice.
I'm also from Israel. I'm 26 years old and I work at a cybersecurity company.
A cybersecurity company.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You must be doing some serious work, right?
No, just like marketing related stuff.
Yeah. So you said you're a student. What are
Yeah.
you studying?
I'm studying communications actually.
Communications. Okay, sounds great.
Yeah,
Nice.
so it's nice. Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, welcome to Japan. Tell me, have you been doing a lot of sightseeing since you've been here?
A lot, so
Yes?
much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Our feet hurt so much.
Yeah?
Like it's been crazy.
How many days have you been here so far?
I think we're on our 13th day.
13th day.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
Or 14th. Yeah.
Wow. So how many days in total are you here?
17, 18.
Okay, so you're in the middle, kind of after the middle,
Yeah,
right?
we have I think 3 full days left until we have to actually fly out. So yeah.
You want to stay longer?
I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my 4th time here. So.
It's your 4th time.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a big fan.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
here.
My first time.
Your
Yeah,
first time. So this is your tour guide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I planned everything. Yeah.
That's amazing. So tell me, why you said it's your 4th time here?
Yeah.
Why do you keep coming? What brings you to Japan?
I'd say it's more of just the atmosphere. Like when you come here, it's like a different air and a different environment. Not even just the people or the culture, but it's just a completely different environment from where I'm used to. So I feel like it's almost like a safe environment, kind of like it gives me this experience that I don't get anywhere else.
Really?
So I just appreciate it, and everything is so convenient here. It's just like a perfect place for me, I'd say, to experience.
I've never been to Israel, and I think a lot of Japanese people have no image of what is Israel.
Yeah.
So can you tell me more about that? Like, what is it like in Israel compared to here?
Okay, so I'd say it's a little more hectic,
Yeah.
a little more more active of a environment. Things aren't as convenient, buses are late or trains are late. That's a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
But I'd say that there's more of an openness in Israel. Like everyone's more honest and open than in Japan. I'd say everyone's kind of more closed off here. So I'd say that there it's very much like a family kind of environment. Everyone's kind of a family. Here, everyone's kind of on their own, but kept kind of in a private way, I guess. There it's more loud and active, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference, I'd say. But even so, I feel like here people are polite, and there, people are warm and welcoming.
In Israel, people are more warm, you're saying?
Yeah,
right?
they're more warm. They can be rude sometimes.
They can be rude.
but
So you can know,
honest,
you can know what they're saying.
Yeah, exactly. They're honest, whether it's good or bad. They'll be honest. Yeah.
Japan keeps it very
Yeah, they're polite. They're just polite. They'll just be like, okay, yeah.
How about you, Luca? Tell me, what's your first impression since you've been here? Because she's been here so many times. For you, it's fresh. How did you feel?
For me, it was an entirely new experience. I've never experienced anything like it before. I've been to Europe. I've been to
America.
the
Yeah.
US, and no, it's entirely different. It's it's a different culture, I would say. People are extremely polite.
Yeah.
like nothing I've seen before.
Yeah.
I'm just absorbing it.
Yeah.
And I like it. I like it.
You're enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
You think you want to come back 2, 3, 4 more times?
Sure, 100%.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I can keep coming
No
back.
doubt.
Right?
I'm definitely coming back. It's not a question.
Yeah.
So tell me, when you're coming to Japan, even this time you're here for 17 days, right?
Yeah.
What's the travel budget for that?
Travel budget.
What would we set it as?
And what currency are we talking about?
I guess you
US?
could say
Dollars?
US. Sure, dollars is good.
Dollars. Around 5K.
Yeah,
About 5K.
5K each.
5K
It
each?
depends
Something like that.
on what you're planning to buy. If you're planning on also what hotel you're staying at as well, how you're planning to, what transportation you're planning to use. So
Right.
Yeah.
it all depends on that. We came to buy a lot of things.
Yeah.
Travel, eat. It depends on your budget really.
Right.
But, yeah.
So and then I guess right now, because the yen is so weak right now, it's good for you,
convenient,
right?
yeah.
You get
It's
even
very
more
good,
money
yeah.
than your budget. With that budget, what's your main thing you want to spend the money on for you? Was it fashion? Was it the food? What?
Okay, so I'd say many things. So I really am a big fan of the Nintendo store. So
Okay,
I
okay,
spend a lot
Nintendo
of money,
stores.
in the Nintendo store, and plushies and stuff. But also plashion, I don't know, like clothing items, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He mostly treated me for food, so
Okay.
I didn't have to
Yeah.
really worry about that. But yeah, also just traveling. Like we traveled all over Japan, so we spent a lot on traveling as
Yeah.
well, on trains and all that. And
Also,
yeah.
like a lot on the stuff in like the shrines and like the
Yeah,
local
yeah, yeah.
stores,
Mhm.
like
We-
gift
yeah.
shops, stuff like that.
We love like locally crafted
Right.
artisan items as well. So
Yeah.
There's a lot of that here, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
we love
really
that.
like? Was there something special that you found, like since you've been here, from like the
Oh.
traditional stuff? Did you find
oh wow.
anything handcrafted that was really amazing?
So I found so in next to Hiroshima I went to
Okay.
Miyajima,
Yeah.
Tsukushima Island, and they have a lot of artisan crafts there. They have wooden spoons that are crafted for like rice,
Yeah.
and also I bought my mom this like handcrafted wooden bird
Wow.
because she likes I don't know, little
Yeah.
bird figurines, so
Yes.
I bought her one. And yeah, I feel like those types of things are really interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I like that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Sounds
Also,
really cool.
we went to
Yeah.
like this kintsugi workshop.
Oh yeah, I went to a kintsugi workshop.
nice.
Yeah.
What is that? What's a kintsugi workshop?
I mean, you sort of craft your own kintsugi. Kintsugi is like basically repairing.
Yeah, repairing broken dishes with
Oh, I know what that.
gold.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
with,
yeah.
like, golden
So we
lines.
did a workshop where you receive a broken dish, and we basically got to file it down and fill it in with gold, and really follow the entire process. You know,
Yeah.
and like it's a lot more complicated than
Mhm.
is like what you see. You think, oh, they just put gold in a
And
dish,
that's
and
it.
that's it. Yeah, but you really like
Yeah.
focus on if it's like put together.
Mhm.
A lot
and-
goes into
yeah.
it.
It's like a meditation almost. Right?
Yeah, yeah. It felt like kind of like meditation, like we were like
Meditative, yeah.
filing
Mhm.
it, and like it was very, it was relaxing. Like
Yeah.
we loved it. Yeah, and we got to take the dishes home, so we
That's
love that.
awesome.
Yeah,
You guys sound like you're having a great time so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah, we love it.
For you, you guys mentioned so many things about the culture and everything like that.
Yeah.
When you're back home, like, what are some Japanese culture things that you like? Like, is it the fashion that you always think about, or is it the food that you always think
food.
about? The food.
I'd say
Like-
food.
When
Yeah.
we're back home,
Yeah.
when we think about Japanese
Yeah.
culture from back home,
Yeah.
I don't know, I would say like manga, like
The manga.
anime,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay.
As well.
For me, it's mostly food because my mom also loves Japan, so we always cook Japanese dishes at home.
Really?
Yeah,
Right.
I follow Japanese dishes. I cook for my family as well. So we kind of take those like recipes and traditions and bring it home as
Yeah.
well. So that's what I'd say I mostly follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also after I'd say my second trip to Japan, which was in 2019,
Yeah.
I'd say, I felt really inspired by the Buddhist culture here. So
Wow.
I kind of took that into my life. And yeah, so I kind of follow that as well.
So you follow the Buddhist. How about the Shinto
Yeah.
culture too? Or
I mean, Shinto is more for Japanese people because
Yeah.
it's, only Japanese people can be Shinto. But
Right.
I really appreciate the culture,
yeah.
even though I can't necessarily participate in it
Right.
as much. But yeah, I love every like religion and culture that is a part of Japan. So yeah.
What's like one point that you would like when you tell your friends back home
Yeah.
you like that you're interested in Japanese culture and religion? Like, what's one good point about it that especially you're from Israel, so religious, historical country.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
But both these countries are really historical. It's like, yeah.
what's a point, like an interesting or different point that makes Japan's religious culture special?
I'd say like valuing the environment, the world. Like in Shintoism, you kind of value and like say that everything has life, even if it's a stone, if it's a tree, everything has life, and you kind of appreciate everything around you,
Yeah.
as well as any items. You don't just like in Buddhism, for example, you don't overindulge. You get what you need. You don't overspend or overindulge. You
Yeah.
keep it to yourself. You kind of like value the way things are. As well with the kintsugi, you value broken things, and instead of repairing them perfectly, you repair them in a way that's showing their imperfections but making it perfect through
I
the
like that.
imperfections.
I like
yeah.
that.
So I feel like I love those values here, that you really pay attention to the imperfections and
Yes.
make it perfect through that.
Right, you're so deep.
Yeah, I know. I love
no,
that.
but
yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
You see the
So
beautiful side of things,
Exactly,
which is cool.
exactly. Even with designs and all of that, like shrines, they're kept in tip-top shape. Even if they have certain cracks, like they're still kept perfect. As well as you don't see trash in the streets. Everyone, there's like rules that everyone is aware of, and they follow it unanimously.
Mhm.
So
there's no trash cans anymore.
yeah, but but so that's what people don't litter. Yeah. So yeah, I just love that high level of respect and mutual understanding between people, and I feel like it's a beautiful environment. I feel like that's something that Israel could possibly learn from. Even Europe or the US, people throw trash in the streets or whatever. But, every country is different. But I feel like there are things that every country can learn from each other. So, yeah.
Wow. Thank you. I have a question for you, Luca, since you're new to Japan.
Right.
What for you is surprising? Like super culture shock for you type of thing?
How strictly everyone follows like these like
Rules.
almost like they don't speak about these
Unspoken rules.
Yeah, unspoken rules.
Okay.
Like the lineups to the in the bus station itself. It's like
you stand in the line to get on a bus.
Yeah, you stand in the line to get on the bus, and like if there's like any like like these special seats.
In
public transportation,
and
like
women sections. In the
women sections. Like no one like not even like slightly goes over the rules.
Yeah.
Like,
if there's a boundary, like people follow it. No one really goes over it.
Yeah.
Is it, in Israel, are people a little bit more like it's gray?
Not a little bit.
I like
it's like
people are pushy, if there's no lines really, everyone just everyone's like very straightforward, like I need to be here, but also very honest. They'll say if something's on their mind, they'll say it.
Okay.
Here, I feel like they're respectful about it, but they're like, oh, sorry, but yeah.
A little more closed off.
Yeah, closed off. But.
There's a big differences like that.
Yeah.
Tell me if there's anything that you could bring back to Israel from Japan. It could be anything. It can be the sky, the fashion, or the behavior of the people, or whatever it is. If there's anything you could bring from Japan back to Israel, what would you like to bring?
Oh, 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
Oh. Man, they have everything.
Anything he needs protein,
think.
so
okay, I understand that. Me too. I'm a fitness guy.
I'm a big fitness guy. Big protein fan.
You can just get like chicken breast in the family mart, and just take it home. Don't need to cook.
Yeah.
Everything's very convenient here because of the work ethics. Everyone can just get food when they need to.
Right.
So I feel like that would be very convenient back home since we don't have that. We only just now started getting 7-Elevens.
Just now?
Just now.
Yeah, no, but they're nothing like this.
Yeah, they're nothing like this. They're more like the US 7-Elevens where you have like hot dogs.
Right.
But, here it's like very convenient. You can just grab things and go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that would be nice.
Okay, the convenience stores, Japanese style.
I would bring the 4 seasons because Japan has 4 seasons. And we have like 2 seasons. We have rain and like summer.
Oh really?
Yeah, we only have like extremely hot summers and like a rainy season, and that's it.
In the rainy season, the weather is warm.
It's like cool, but like not even this cool. Like it's like like minimum 15 degrees Celsius.
So is it cold right now for you? Do you feel
it was
cold?
cold at first, but now I'm good.
When we first got here,
it was unusual, but I like it now. Like this is my type of weather.
So the 4 seasons and the
Family.
Japanese convenience, the 7-Eleven, Japanese
7-Eleven.
style 7-Eleven. It sounds like you definitely would want to come back to Japan again.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely want to come back. Tell me, do you have any advice for other tourists or other travelers that want to come to Japan? Anything is fine.
I would say don't overplan. I feel like that's a misconception. A lot of people think, oh, you need to plan this and that. People watch TikToks or Instagram reels like saying, oh, you need to visit this shrine or you need to go to this restaurant. I feel like that, like for me personally, like even as my 4th time, it overwhelmed me with all the information and I just planned so many things that I felt pressure to see things for a short period of time and then like run to another place. So I feel like the best way to go about it is to go into it with like a calm mindset and just take your time with things. Even if you don't see some things, take your time. You're not here every day, and it's best to enjoy every moment without feeling the pressure of, time around you and running back and forth from place to place. So I feel like that's one big tip I'd give people.
I think that's excellent advice.
Thank you.
I agree.
You agree? All right, well, that's it. Thank you so much for your time. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
you
Let me
so
hear
much.
it.